Hey podcasters, this is Keith from Podpal. In this short tutorial, I'll be showing you how to import an existing podcast into Podpal. Throughout the video, I'll be covering entering your RSS feed from your current host, verifying your podcast ownership and details, and monitoring the import progress. Okay, let's get started. From the My Podcast dashboard, you can import a new podcast by clicking the plus icon. If you haven't started any podcast yet, you'll be prompted to do so on this screen. In this video, we'll be walking through importing an existing podcast. But if you're starting a podcast from scratch, check out our tutorial that covers that process. Okay, now click Import an existing show. You'll need the RSS feed from your current podcast host. This will let Podpal import podcast content like your artwork, episodes, and recordings. Now select the podcast host you'll be importing from. In this example, it's Simplecast. This podcast I'm importing is audio only, but video podcasts work with supporting Podpal plans as well. Agree to the terms and click Next. In order to verify podcast ownership, Podpal will send a verification email to the owner's email address. Provide the code to start the import process. Podpal will import all accessible information about your podcast. Review the data for accuracy and make any necessary updates. Don't forget to claim your podcast profile URL. Podpal will automatically generate a landing page for your podcast using this information. If your podcast name is already taken, try using different variations and make sure to share your new page with your friends and fans. When you're done reviewing, click the Import Podcast button. Podpal will begin importing your podcast content. To finalize a host migration, you will need to request a 301 redirect from your current host. If you're unsure about this step, log into your current podcast host or contact them directly to get directions. Podpal will show you the import progress in real time. Take a look through to make sure all of your content is being imported. If you close this window, the import will still progress in the background. From the My Podcast screen, you can select your podcast to track the import progress and view a summary after completion. Okay, that's all. Make sure to check out our video tutorials so you can become a Podpal expert. And remember, you can always visit our Help Center to learn more about Podpal's features.